It's been a while since fans of Irish cycling had it so good. This year's Ross has a local in the top 3 on GC, and we've had a stage win and Irishmen in every significant break. One of the event's elder statesmen, a stage winner back in 1963 and involved in every single race since, reckons that so far this is as good a year for our boys as he has seen in the modern era.
I think this is the best chance we had for a long time for an Irishman to win the Ross. And Shaw finished very strong last year, placed the top 3 on all the last 3 stages, and my God, after yesterday, there's nothing to say Shaw won't win it. Wouldn't it be great to see the national champion winning the Ross? It'd be absolutely fantastic. Shaw is only 2 seconds behind, and then of course the little pocket rocket from down here in Cork, Eddie, is only 19 seconds down. So I think it's a wide open Ross at this stage here in Clonakilty. It's wide open Ross. Any one of 20 riders could win the Ross.
As if on cue, that pocket rocket, Mr. Dunbar of course, set off on his customary solo attacks within 20 minutes of the race start. Eventually he was joined by New Zealand's Dylan Kennett and Team ITAP's Dara Feely from Galway, and these 3 drove their way to an impressive 4.5 minute gap. Such is the buzz of this year's Ross that every vantage point was reserved seating, and most of the crowd attention was of course trained on Dunbar, riding through his home county as race leader on the road. But the bunch were closing, and fast. The Tyrrell team of race leader Clemens Fankhauser have metronomically pulled back all dangerous breaks in each of the years they've been here, and as they chased their 3rd win in a row, they did it again today with help from Madison Genesis and Australia. The Rathcormac climb pulled the legs out of track rider Kennett, so Dunbar had to do most of the work up that hill himself. Feely hung on, but the signs were there that the break was doomed. Between the start of the Rathcormac ascent and the village below, the leaders lost nearly 2 minutes. It's always nice for us to see the Irish national champions jersey in the Ross, but it isn't such a welcome sight for race leader Clemens Fankhauser. He knows that Damien Shaw is one of the biggest threats to his yellow jersey and hardly let him out of his sight all day. The inevitable enveloping of the leaders happened with 2 kilometres to go, and the people of Dungarvan were treated to a bunch sprint. All the colour of an international bike race swept down the road, with JLT Condor pulling at the front. On Post Chain Reaction were trying to deliver Aaron Gate. He had a lot of work to do inside the final 100 metres, but after missing out twice already this week, he wasn't to be denied again. He got around Nikolai Brockner and timed the lunge to perfection.
Yeah, it's a 3rd, a 2nd, and now finally the 1st, so it's I'm over the moon, and the team just did such an awesome job today, and can't thank them enough for getting me up there for the win. We've got a strong team here, and they've all been riding really well and taking different approaches at different stages and things, and we were here to get a stage win, and that's what we've done today. So yeah, happy team, I think.
So a day that promised so much for the break ended in a bunch sprint, and Aaron Gate's win gave him the points needed to lead that particular competition. He is just 3 ahead of Brockner. Another strong finish from Matthew Holmes, who is very much in the race for overall honours too. There he is, just 2 seconds down on the gutsy Clemens Fankhauser. Damien Shaw finished in the lead group as well today. He is almost eerily calm and confident heading into the final 2 days, very much in contention. Just 15 seconds separates the top 10 on GC, the closest race for years. But it's Fankhauser who will go to bed with the yellow jersey. He may be still in pain, but he's also still in charge. Tomorrow's stage from Dungarvan to Baltinglass is another hilly one, with categorised climbs at Killenaspic, Ballygallon Hill, Raheen Denor, and then the Brute, the Category 1 Mount Leinster, where this year's Ross could well be won. See you at the Eurospar at 11.